You're on. As I remember, these have got a really long recording span on, haven't they? I'm keeping looking at them now just to check whether... Well, that's what I was thinking when we did the big and bats. I'm thinking how much space has it got on it, but I'm sure it has quite a lot.
Then take a centre parting down the back of the head from the top of the horseshoe section to the middle of the bottom nose, and then take a horizontal section going across the head from the bottom of one ear to the bottom of the other. Let's have a head check. A towel colour up the hair, cleaning it out of the way. We call it the parting down, which is fundamentally about utilising standardisation to unlock creativity. Please let me explain.
Just going to sleep there.
Just behind the ears. Then take a centre parting down the back of the head and flip the side you are not working on out of the way. Let's have a little head check. Use your fingers to section the hair. Section the head into front and back from just above the crown to just behind the ear. Make the centre parting down the back and section the front into where the parting is going to be with your fingers.
When you put all your full sections, it gives you 360 just so that you can see them. Not been far, have I? Can't be far.
Oh, is it on that trolley?
Oh, yeah. Blending in because it's black. Right, I'll post the ones that I took already and then you can delete them.
Take a section roughly 1.5 inches wide, right in the middle of the head at the bottom of the nose. With the tong horizontal, we first pull the hair up to start getting a bend in the root of the hair. We then rotate the tong 360 degrees, holding the mid-length of the hair. Our hand then goes over the tong, grabbing the hair from the upper lip, and again twist the tong 360 degrees, pulling the hair over to the opposite side, which will now place the hair you are holding in the middle of the other hair. We now simply feed the ends into the tong by bringing the tong away from the roots, using the thumb on our clamp and turning the tong 360 degrees, feeding those ends into the tong until they disappear, and wind the tong down to the root. You will know when the ends are fully locked in because you will hear the sound of metal.
Yeah, it's in the middle part.
Then release the hair from the tong, gently letting the hair fall from the tong into your hand, and flat pin the curl into the head clockwise. We do exactly the same to both sections either side. With the tong always horizontal and the hair going over the tong, rotate the tong. Always hold the hair. A hand goes over the tong, grabbing the hair from the underneath, and again twisting the tong 360 degrees, pulling the hair over to the opposite side, which will now place the hair you are holding in the middle of the other hair. Now we simply feed the ends into the tong by bringing the tong away to the root, turning 360
You can do, please, if you don't mind. And you can just catch it all the way through, but it's an idea to do it when you've got more pre-sectioning.
Then we release the hair from the tong, gently letting the hair fall off the tong into our hands and fluff in the curl into the head clockwise. What's really important to remember is to have as little tension as possible on the tong and the hair, so the hair can move through the tong freely, holding the mid-length of hair. When there's enough room, our hand goes over the tong to the right of the section, grabbing the hair from the underneath, pulling the hair over to the opposite side. Now, place the hair you are holding in the middle of the other hair. When putting in the silver clips to the pin, make sure the clips are the right way round. Only one side allows the clip to glide through the hair. And make sure you draw the clip along the scalp for maximum security and tighten the curl. Let's have a head check. Tong horizontal, hair over the tong, rotated 360 degrees.
You can, if you need to, if you've got any flyway bits, you can just go down it.
Gently let the hair slide off into your hand. Also hold the hair for 10 seconds to cool in a compressed finger. Heating the hair and then letting the hair cool is the perfect method for your waves and curls to set strong and last. Larger sections that are left on the tong and in our hand for a short time create looser, gentler waves. When the hair is cooled, we release the waves, separating with our fingers and giving the hair a gentle shape to dress the hair as we go. We then take a horizontal section using our fingers with the tong in a horizontal position, not flat wrapping but twisting the hair with our wrist under the tong for the root drag from root to ends. Please be aware, we are not tonging right to the roots or concerning ourselves with tonging right to the ends. This will all add to the contemporary finish, as well as giving us peace of mind that we will not burn our customers on the skin and we will not burn our fingers. Once we have reached the top of the ear with our sections, we begin to drag the above sections down to the level of the top of the ear, creating more movement up the head toward the crown. This will create lazy moves which will all add to the casual look and finish of the twisted tong. We still keep the focus and the continuity of our sections being horizontal, taken with our fingers with the tong also in a horizontal position. The next 4 sections up the head which are above the line of the top. With the tong horizontal and the hair going over the tong, first pull the hair up to the top, get the head to the root. You rotate the tong 360 degrees using our thumbs on the point of the tong to release the pressure on the hair. Once again,
What's your surname? I'm having a memory block. Flecknor.
Section and down across and grabbing the hair from the underneath of the game. Twist the tong 360 degrees, pulling the hair over to the opposite side. And now, place the hair you are holding in the middle of the hair, nice and secure. This method of tonging does look all fingers and thumbs admittedly, but once you try this method a few times, it will fall into place. Use this same method of tonging all the way to the ends we leave out the most modern and less limited as keep the tong will look at the end. Just be aware that if the hair has recently been cut, it will require us to rub with the tong horizontal and the hair going over the tong. We first pull the hair up as we start getting a bend to the root of the hair. When we have enough room, we rotate the tong 360 degrees, holding the mid-length of hair. And once we have enough room, our hand goes over the tong to the right hand side of the section, then down and across, grabbing the hair to the underneath. And again, we twist the tong 360 degrees, pulling the hair over to the other side, which will now place the hair you are holding in the middle of the hair, nice and secure. We now simply feed the ends into the tong by bringing the tong away from the root, using our thumb on the clamp of the tong and turning the tong 360 degrees. And again, feeding those ends into the tong until they disappear, and then wind the tong down to the root. row of sections was all pinned anti-clockwise into the hair, the opposite way to the row below. So the head check, tongs horizontal hair going over the tongs, rotating 360 degrees, release the pressure and pin curl anti-clockwise. Our next section above is from the temporal.
Can you hear that to me? It growled then. Are they hard or not? I thought you was burning. Oh, that's perfect. Did you get your towel to put on there? Yeah, yeah.
Background music. Not allowed music in them, are you?
No, it's not that we don't allow it. It's the YouTube
copyright.
Yeah,
isn't
it blocks it.
My tongs are playing in it.
It's quite nice to listen to music while you're doing it, isn't it?
You normally would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Even when we're teaching it, we tend to.
You've got something in the background.
No, I keep thinking that every time I lift my arms up because I've got a split in this top.
Oh, I've not.
I've belly hanging out over my trousers.
It's not. Do you find this one? I think once you've done it a few times, you can tell people that haven't, because that's just natural. It's what you're doing. You're not really having to think that much, are you? And you're not fumbling with it. It's really good.
I think once you've got it,
once it's clicked, you're all right.
I think that's it. I think the first couple of times it was a bit like, which way does it go, which way? But once it's clicked, and even with the learners, you've got sort of mixed ability in the groups, but some of them have just got it straight away.
Yeah.
And some of them were really, even the left-handed ones, that have just adapted it to.
Yeah.
I've had to do this left-handed as well. You can't let them see that you can't do it, can you?
Like,
you can do it left-handed as well.
Yeah, you don't think about that, do you? And then my daughter's left-handed, and it's amazing how you have to adapt what you're doing, because it just looks weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
On each
lasso, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice easy one to do for the result it creates.
Feeding those ends into the tong until they disappear, and wind the tong down to the root.
Tried it on a friend of mine with it. Layered, it needs long layers of
yeah, if it's too short it sticks out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Freely, holding the mid-lengths of hair.
Yeah, because that's the same, very similar principle when you do the level 3 rounding. You'll get what I'm saying, when you do the longest connection, you do the twisted tongue after that, and you have to shake out the short bits, because otherwise it'd stick out, like you're saying with a conventional short layer cut.
One side allows the clip to glide through the hair.
Unravel.
And make sure that you draw the clip along the scalp for maximum security and a tighter curl. Please note this third row of sections was all pinned clockwise into the hair, the opposite way to the row below. With the tongue always horizontal and the hair going over the tongue, rotate the tongue 360 degrees. Always hold the mid-lengths of hair. A hand goes over the tongue, grabbing the hair from the underneath, and again twisting the tongue 360 degrees. Pulling the hair over to the opposite side, which will now place the hair you are holding in the middle of the other hair. Let's have a head check. Tongs horizontal, hair over the tongs, rotating 360 degrees. Release the pressure of the tongs so you can feed the hair through and pin curl properly. It's the same method.
So as you're working up that head, Sue, when you're shaking out, you're not doing anything wrong, it's perfect what you're doing, just be aware of that back middle parting, because often you end up with a, when you're shaking to melt, coming to, you're right a bit, Pardon?
Is that what you
Yeah, that's it. looking at you, whizzing through that, Claire. It's like Speedy Gonzalo over in Shears. He's focused on a lunch.
I heard your tummy rumbling. I thought that meant get a move on. Felt the pressure.
The pressure of the rumble.
Yeah.
We don't normally feel the pressure, do we?
It did half growl though, Sim.
Have you bought something?
I have, yeah. I've had Weetabix on my way here as well. I warmed some Weetabix up before I left. I thought, I know I always mostly get so that. Well, to be fair, today I didn't get in any traffic today, but mostly I do. So I'll eat it when I'm in traffic.
Oh, right. You doing anything for Halloween?
I did a party for the children on Saturday, so we're not doing anything tonight. All the decorations are still up. Because I said
Do you
them,
encourage
we'll
the trick-or-treaters?
No, my gates, they'll not get through. I've got massive iron gates. There'll be no trick-or-treaters at my door. Not that I don't like the spirit of it, it's the people that could be knocking on your door. You don't know, do you, nowadays? And that's terrible to have to think that even. But
Yeah, but it's not always people, is it, that are honest, it's those that
that's right.
minorities.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. So, no, my children have never even been trick-or-treating. I've always done parties. Right, now your battery is on red, Sue. So, I'm going to keep my eye on that. In fact, hold that thought, because I saw a lead and we can connect it to your laptop. I'll have to just move your laptop if that's alright with you. So we're on that, we should. Yeah, so I said I wasn't doing a party again, Sue, because it wrecks your house, no matter how good or whatever you're trying to do.
Such a lot of time to...
Yeah, I've still got suckered into it, because I looked at going to, we were a bit young for the Halloween fest at Alton Towers, but I looked at the Drayton Manor ones. You're looking at like 80 quid for the three of us to go. I thought I'd rather just do a party and stay at home. So, that's what we're doing.
Did you have people round?
Yeah, I had
Lots
10
of
kids all together, but there was only me and Dwayne, and no adults stayed, so that was like, I said no, I've got to do food and that for them. I went to Costco and I brought 2 massive pizzas, and like a massive tear and share garlic bread, you know, like a catering stand. And I brought a massive, because I looked at all these cupcakes, and it tallies up, doesn't it? And it was cheaper to buy a massive Halloween cake that they'd made than buy all cupcakes for them all. So I did that. It was quite, it was nice.
My friend made me laugh. She's got a little girl she'll be 2 in December, so there's only like a few months between them.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, we're having a Halloween party. And I said, oh, have you invited like family in that round? She's like, no, just the 3 of us.
Oh.
How is that a party? She said the trouble is the little girl goes to nursery, and because of all this silly clown scaring, the nursery have cancelled anything to do with Halloween.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So I said maybe next year we'll just do a joint one then, and we'll get all the kids together and do it that way.
This kind of look you see on all the front covers of magazines, all the editorial spreads.
Yeah, because it's nice to do it when they're little. Now then, why is it just switched off? Well, my screen has stopped. I wonder whether it's when it's charging it switches off there. I mean, you should be able to video while it's charging, surely.
Always horizontal, going over your top. Always holding
It might be, but it would not gone off when I plugged it in. It was still on red. Might have to just give it a few minutes charging.
The opposite side, which you now face the hair you are mobiles. In the middle of the other hair. Horizontal top, not going to...
I'm assuming that'll charge it. Yeah. You'd think it would, wouldn't you?
Only work
That's only leave it something.
USB, yeah. Because that's the USB, she'll use that to download the pictures, but I'd have thought it would have charged it as well. I'm just trying that.
once it has worked all the way around the head. exactly as we discussed below in previous sections. The size of the tong.
Yeah, because it's still on red, so it's not cut out.
The bigger the tong, the looser.
Just takes it off, look, as if it's going to import.
We would always recommend.
Yeah, that's the HDMI lead.
Nothing else to charge it.
No, so what we'll probably do is if you, I mean it might carry on for long enough, I don't know, but I'll make sure I'm at the back of it so I keep watching when it's cut off and then just stop and we'll have to get the chip. Yeah, it does. I don't think you're going to get a lot left out of it. You carry on and I'll just make sure I'm at the back of it, so as soon as it cuts out, just stop what you're doing and we'll have to look at how we can charge it. We need to just check to see whether whoever's with the library, if these actually charge when they're plugged in.
They're not in. They're at the training as well.
Where did you get these from?
The library.
Ask Annette to go and find out.
Because there's no point us leaving that on charge, what we think's charge over lunch, and it turns out not to charge it.
You're all right. Are these looking okay?
Yeah, they're looking perfect.
Yeah.
Is this a lead to? It's like a USB port that goes into your computer directly into the camera, but I don't know whether that charges it or not. I know you can download from that, but if we leave it on charge, it just switches the camera off. So I don't know whether that charges it or not.
So
I mean, it might do, but it just doesn't say, does it? There's no light to indicate it's doing anything. Yeah. So tell you what, you carry on, and I'll switch it on. Right, so you're on, and then I'll just perch at the back of it, so I know when exactly when it goes. Pardon? To your recession. So you're working up in your strips, horizontal sections till you get to the recession. And then once you get to the recession, you go into the other side, up to your recession. And that's when we then go back to the top and we can play that again, yeah. So once you've done both sides up to the recession, that shows you the top.
Two sections each side.
Yeah, that's all. She's got a small head, hasn't she? So, yeah.
Should drag this one down?
Yeah, top of the ear, everything down to the top of the ear. Can you hear it? Go on, can I get them tongs moving? I'm joking. I think the more you eat sometimes, the more your belly wants to eat. It's true what they say, isn't it?
I'm worse when I tell myself I'm on a diet and then I'm starving.
I know, it's psychological, isn't it?
I'm not in a rush, I know I've only got vegetable soup for lunch.
I've only got a salad on the stove.
Every Monday we start a healthy diet. It's usually gone out the window by Wednesday.
Making potato, I'm not sure I like it. I won't put you on it.
Just plug it into your computer charger.
Oh, that will charge it, so we'll do. Brilliant. Okie dokie, thank you. Because when we plug it in, it switches it off, so it's obviously you can't charge while you're videoing. And there's no display that it's charging, is there, when you plug it in? So we didn't thank you for that, because we didn't want to leave it charging at what we thought was charging over lunch and then come back and it's still flat.
It's a shame they haven't just got any USB plugs, isn't it?
I know, yeah. Be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
No, I've got a phone charger with them. Most phone chargers.
Oh, I have. I wonder whether that'd work then. Let's give it a go.
No, I haven't got mine with me.
Maybe I didn't guess. I said, but it won't work still if it's...
Probably can't be used and
Well,
charged.
yeah. It's worth a go, isn't it? Oh, hello, it's working. There you go. Oh, well done. That's fantastic. Well done, that lady. What's her name?
Anna.
Thank you. Well, that's good to know for future as well, isn't it?
Release the pressure and fill anti-clockwise.
They're looking alright.
We are now
Yeah, they're looking spot on.
First, find the party and make a bullet section into the party. You may need to refer to your recipe for clarity here. We start to work on the side section for hair. These are then told. We proceed to tong the next row section, starting at the front of the head on the right hand side. When tonging the top, we are now going to change from the barrel curls for more volume. We would simply do the same technique up to the side part. Our body position is right in front of the horizontal section we are doing, as it has been all the way throughout this recipe. We advise that you work on perfecting this recipe before you work on your speed. With this method, you will end up fast and turning. We are nearly there. So let's keep focused. Sections horizontal. Top. When putting in the silver clips to the pinchers, make sure the clips are the right way round, as only one side allows the clip to glide through the hair. And make sure you draw the clip along the scalp for maximum security.
Well, that's good. They've shared my post straight away. That's really good of you, Claire. So I'm assuming they'll do the same for Sue when they see it.
Rolls off the top of the earth. Instead of flattening it into the head,
one of the things that's on my remit is when I take photographs and I post them on Facebook and the Twitter, is to make sure that colleges reshare it, because they obviously get a lot out of it as well. And they've done it straight away with the first one I posted on Claire, and I've posted yours as well, so you should see that.
Please refer to your recipe book for the flow and direction of all these top sections. We do exactly the same on this back crown section.
Going to do about Danielle's role then? Are they going to have to advertise, or what's the plan, do you know?
Well, not only Danielle, we've got work-based learning and that's all.
Yes.
So doing that, haven't they? They've all left. So we're 4 members of staff down.
So we're going to have to advertise then, aren't they?
They have already advertised.
Do you have many applicants? Or?
I think they did well, yeah. We know the person that's got it.
Oh, somebody's been appointed?
But it's just waiting for the normal checks.
Oh, okay. So is that somebody that was already did some casual work?
She was already here years ago when she left.
I'm not sure if it's official yet.
Oh.
Just thinking you're on camera.
Oh yeah, well I don't mention names, I mean I don't know what you're talking about anyway. So the only thing that we need to think about then with Denise is...
Denise is no longer deputy head.
Oh, okay, we don't need to think about that with Denise. Who do we need to think about that with then? Caroline. Who's Caroline?
She was deputy head for sport, but now she's stuck on the whole lot.
Okay, so I need to be introduced to Caroline now.
Caroline.
Okay, so what we need to sort out with Caroline is the training of new staff.
Yes.
What normally I do is ask for 2 days with them, and I'll do like the 5 most technical recipes that I've used with at other colleges, and they've said yeah they're the ones that we feel that we did need, so it's sort of been tried and tested a few times now. So it's like a mini Vada sort of thing, but done at a lot faster pace.
Because it kind of needs to coincide with what we're teaching, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it does for whatever's on their scheme of work. But so we need a discussion on that, really.
Yeah.
How it can best help them.
Might be. I know they're in training this afternoon, but still might be worth trying to get hold of Caroline or something.
Yeah, just so I can say hello and I'll sort of know I'm talking to over email then.
Yeah, we only found that out this morning.
Oh. So what's happened to Denise then?
Well, she was just on a temporary post.
Yeah, I know it was only ever temporary.
But because...
What does she do now then?
She goes back to her lecturing.
She's actually travelling tourism.
Oh, is she? Right.
The problem we've got is this has not been videoed, is it? Just
Yeah, you're on camera.
Well, you're on camera, but no, they don't see them, do they? But we see them. Or wait till we have lunch and then tell me.
We'll discuss it over lunch when there's no cameras rolling. There's your big 10 and there's your brown envelope.
Even with one hand.
Congratulations. Good luck.
There's the door. Get your bag on the way out. Oh, you're on that bit, sorry.
Over the tongue with a small amount of root drag.
Either which side?
Hold the
Yeah,
hair
you're
on the
right.
tongue
Yeah,
for
so
10
if you do the
seconds.
same as him first, so he's doing his left hand side.
Hold the hair in a pink
Face it to the mirror if you want, so it might be easier for you. And you can see what you're doing then. I'll move the camera, you're alright. So.
Your right hand into the left front section, your body position will be at the back of the head, and vice versa.
Who's on for a second?
Once it is cooled in our hands, looking through visual blends into the below previous section. Then we are on to the front right section. Now change your body position to the front of the face, but right hand
Still horizontal.
Still horizontal. Only
the
it's your
hair around and away from the face with a small amount of root drag. Hold the hair on the tongue for 10 seconds because we want that firmness and continuity around the front. Then hold the hair in a pin curl for 10 seconds, allowing to cool before releasing, shaking and melting the hair into the below section. When we are tonguing around the face, be extra careful and aware
so your tongue's
the tongue position and your client's face.
vertical, not
These
horizontal, so
tongues
it
are
points
very
around
hot
to the
and
floor.
can be dangerous.
Yeah.
If you are not focused and professional. Let's have our last head check. Split the front sections into 4, then subdivide these sections. Tongs horizontal for the back 4 sections, vertical for the front 4 sections. Curl away from the face with the front sections, small amount of root drag, holding the tongue for 10 seconds, then allow to cool before releasing, separating and shaking. We have put clips into the hair where the hair bends into the first wave. We do this to let the hair set extra firm around the front. Once the hair is cooled,
I'm nearly done, I promise.
I'm never doing a rumple soon, what? Yeah, just as long as your tongue position's horizontal, yeah, I mean that's fine. No, not till you've done both sides and then it goes in and does it. Yeah, so you're standing in front of it this time pretty much, and then, yeah, and other way, so your tongue's at the back, that's it.
one last section, barrel curl to the head and salt, pepper, done. All we've got to do now is dress it out and make it look cool at the bottom.
Well, it's actually tongue quite nicely, hasn't it? Yeah, if you have a look there, look, so she's at about eye level, just below her eyes it goes. On that, in that first blue one. So then that's just sort of left to cool, and then you can take that out, and so all your dressing's done. So. Yeah, so you can take your clips out and give her a 360. Perfect. Well done. 2. No battery, don't we? Oh, I nearly brought another charger with me as well. Yeah, I don't. Oh, you're on red as well. So, well, at least we know over lunch we can charge them in the computer, yeah, and then I can charge my phone. So I'll do that now.
I think it's going to have to go over the top. With what one? This one, so I didn't, I'd all done it. I didn't have to teach it. This one took me 2 sessions teaching it. I did it again, didn't I? Let's get the other charger. Just They look spot on, don't they? Mm. Yeah, give her a 360, and what we'll do, I'll pause it or stop it while it cooks. That proper needs to cool, that does. Yeah. Well, you're right.
We brought our own in, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We're all eyes on you now. It's, do you know, don't you find it therapeutic to just watch though? I find it like really therapeutic. And you're not you're not scrutinising what they're doing. You're just watching, and it's relaxing, isn't it?
It's like when I'm watching the learners, and they always get really paranoid when I stand next to them. They'll say, if I'm actually stood next to you, I'm probably not watching you.
Yeah. It's killed well, hasn't it?
Yeah, go on then. I can get that one in there. If I move, I'll lose it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, they're perfect for you, aren't they? Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah.
From that side.
Yeah. Cool. So we give her a 360. And then you can yeah, and then when you're ready you can take them out and
Just leave it.
dress it out. Are these hair quite warm still? No, because I come out then. He only left them because he sprayed it and he let the spray dry.
Perfect that.
Yeah.
And then just brushing it through again.
Yeah, and then once you've got them waves from brushing it through, you're going on the underneath them.
Did he comb it from the end?
No, he just used his his cushion brush and then went straight in with his hands underneath.
just mess it up a bit.
Yeah, so hands underneath and then. Yeah, I'll give her a 360. That one, that's good.
Yeah, the one on the other side, I saw it, yeah.
Bro. Give it one of them, both of you. You've done dead well. There you go. And how do you feel? Do you feel a bit better for doing them? Not as frightening as what you thought.
Enjoying it.
Just the mood I was in. Just like,
Yeah. Well, you've got that much comes upon you, haven't you? And then it's sometimes it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, isn't it?
It's had to go this morning.
Yeah. Well, we've all been there, haven't we? It's not nice. That's stress though. That is, it's pressure, isn't it? I'll have you. That don't now or either, does it? It's from both ends.
It's as if you push the lines down and drowning.
Yeah.
The camera's off now.
Yeah.